All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming live from our Joburg office. Good morning and welcome back to the opening bell with myself, Tshepo and Ashley. And this is brought to you by TD Markets and TD Markets Academy every Mondays to Fridays at 9, streaming live on YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is a Thursday. We are slowly wrapping up the trading week. So for this morning, we are looking at the US indices. We've got NASDAQ, US 30, as well as S&P 500. This will be an update of Monday's session, or I believe it was Tuesday's, or Monday or Tuesday's session. It was an update. So we're going to see how the market has moved and what is likely to happen. All right. So the US indices have continued strengthening for this week. All right. So last week, the recovery happened, and now it has spilled through to this week. So we've got US 30, or rather, we've got NASDAQ that last time we spoke, it was around the zone, and then we said it's going to push towards the upside. All right. We've got US 30 also that has broken above this channel, or rather this correction, and continued the move towards the upside. And then we've got S&P 500 that has also broken out and has continued the move towards the upside. So now we're anticipating all three of these to break the previous high. All right. But now on S&P 500, we've got this structure that might be a little bit of a problem, all right, meaning there could be reaction there. However, we're anticipating the market to continue and form new all-time highs. US 30, this one, we have to be careful about this area, which could be a bit of a problem, which could cause a bit of a problem. But in terms of the bigger structure, we're anticipating price to continue moving towards the upside. All right. NASDAQ, the same thing. NASDAQ, this structure, we could get a bit of a reaction from here. But overall, we're anticipating a continuation towards the upside. All right. So that is basically how the market has moved since the last time we spoke about it. Now, from the fundamental point of view, all right, speculation of a Fed rate cut has increased, right? The weaker ADP payroll data has led to a rise in the probability of a December rate cut by the Fed, all right? So the estimation right now is about 85% to 90%. So next week, there is the FOMC meeting that is taking place, and speculation is that the Fed are going to cut rates. How aggressive that will be, we don't know. We're not sure as yet, right? But I think the markets are pricing in a 25 basis point cut. And then you see the strong consumer spending. Around this time, there's a lot of consumer spending, which obviously alleviates concerns about a recession and boosts stocks related to retail. Right. So the seasonal movement of these assets are such that they gain strength around this time. So we're anticipating that, also going to use that as a strategy as well. And over and above everything, indices are set for a strong finish to the year. Right. However, I spoke about the Fed. So volatility may continue as the Fed meeting and inflation data approaches. So we're still waiting for the inflation data. We're still waiting for the Fed. All right. So yesterday we had the ADP payroll data. We don't have the NFP this week, but we had the ADP payroll data yesterday. All right. So no NFP this week. So these are the factors, guys, that are contributing to the strength of these assets. All right. And as such, we're anticipating new all-time highs to form, right? So NASDAQ to push beyond that $26,300, US 30 to push beyond that $48,480, and then you've got S&P 500 anticipating it to push beyond $7,000. All right. So that's basically how the US equities or indices are looking at the moment, right? A lot of opportunities. So the opportunities were when price broke out. So now traders are just holding on to their long position, right? So at the moment, no real opportunity because it was on the breakout. So holding on. NASDAQ, the same thing. All right, the same thing on NASDAQ. So yeah, so that's how things are looking, guys. A quick one this morning, an update on the US indices. So let's see how this week is going to pan out, right? Today's a Thursday, so tomorrow, Friday, we'll also have a look at this on the trading room later today. All right, so that's it for this morning. Have a good one. We'll catch you guys at 2 p.m. on our trading room.